Hey, it's Soleil, and this is episode 18 of the Red Pilled Orange Pill Investor, and I'm going to discuss uh, what I told you not to do in yesterday's episode that I did. And I guess I have somewhat of a decent reason for doing it, but looks like it's probably going to cost me about $1,000. Uh, Still, it's a coin flip about whether or not it's truly a mistake to do it or not. But here's what happened. So in general, if you sell a covered call like I did, so I sold this covered call for the 500 strike. This was the appropriate roll. The price crashed, so I rolled down from 570 to 500 to collect an extra almost $600 worth of premium. This was fine. Then today, I did the opposite of what I said you should do, and I say should lightly because I'm not a financial advisor, so you should do whatever the hell you want to do. However, I closed this call that I had just opened yesterday, and I sold it for $575, right? I bought it back for $725 because the price had whipped back up to like $515 or something. And then I ended up selling the $520, which was about $5 over the price at the time, for $625. So I lost about $1,100 on that deal. And now the price is back down under 500 again, which would have been perfect for my original strike. So this is a classic case for why you don't do this. However, the reason I did it was because I bought 100 shares of Riot, and I was trying to sell a covered call against it, which shouldn't offer any upside risk. I had 100 shares. I went ahead and bought another 100. My average cost before was like 17. Now it's down to like 14. So I sold a covered call. Let me see my history. So I wanted to sell a covered call at, the 11, collect $26 for tomorrow, which is just one day. So if you multiply that out into a 5-day trading period, I mean, that would be like getting $125, which is over 10% in premium. So I was getting 2% premium in one single day. So I'm trying to get paid $26 here. Robinhood was saying due to some kind of margin requirements, they wanted me to deposit money or close a bunch of crap because MSTR was in the money. Or is it out of the money? Whatever the hell it is. It went over my strike. So since I had the 500 strike and it was at 515, whatever the hell Robinhood's calculations was, it would not let me place this Riot trade. So I'm like, all right, let me just roll this up to the 520 strike. So this is no longer, the current price is no longer above 520. And that did work. It let me sell my little Riot covered call for $26. And I was completely fine with that because it's a coin flip on what the stock price is going to do. So the stock price can do three things. It can go down, it can go up, or it can just stay the same. So MicroStrategy could have easily just stayed where it was at 500 and something, and this wouldn't have shit the bed. However, it did. So, and this is why you generally don't roll in the opposite direction, or when a trade goes against you. So I should have just waited. The best thing to do would be just wait until expiration and then roll it as per usual. But because I wanted to execute the other trade, which, I'm executing a $1,700 trade so that I can execute a different $26 trade. That kind of doesn't make any sense. But, I didn't know the future. I didn't know this was going to happen. However, I will say in the long run, it literally just does not matter, because maybe a third of the time this doesn't go against me, and another third of the time it just stays the same. So 2/3 of the time maybe this would not have bit me in the ass, but it did. So I figured it was a good learning tool to back up what I was saying yesterday, that this is generally a bad idea. So if you sell a covered call and the price goes way down, sure, roll it down, collect some extra premium. But if you have to roll it up and pay more than you sold it for, that's generally a bad idea. And I couldn't know that it was definitely going to be a bad idea, but in general, it can be a bad idea. And in this case, it became a very good example of a bad idea. So that is all I really wanted to talk about today. It just seemed like, I don't know if it's Murphy's Law or what, but exactly what I was discussing yesterday came up today. So it was just kind of perfect timing. And hopefully that'll save other folks making the same mistake, if you can call it a mistake. All right. Have a good one. Be good, Joe.